Welcome to the Berlin Orchestra template for Divisimate 2. We are excited to partner with orchestral tools to pair the rich detail and sound of the Berlin series and the real-time orchestration capabilities of Divisimate 2 in this new release. We built a full orchestral template with the Berlin Orchestra with every single instrument on a different track, balanced and pre-routed so each one can be addressed individually by Divisimate. This allows you to play or program notes and spread them across the whole orchestra in real time with Divisimate. You can orchestrate the notes of your chord in the orchestration matrix here and then play them right in. And you can record all the individual parts right onto the tracks. To get you started, this template comes with a large selection of orchestration presets ready to go. With over 50 pre-routed and balanced instruments and more than 400 curated orchestrations, this is our biggest template to date. And you can download it for free from our website. Our Berlin Orchestra template is available for a number of DAWs and can be used with any of the currently available Berlin Orchestra packages. So whether you have the large Berlin collections or the Berlin Orchestra created with Berklee, you can just load up the right project and use the same orchestrations across all of them. To celebrate this new template, there are cross-discounts available for all users of both Berlin Orchestra and Divisimate. These will be sent out through the respective newsletters, so check your inbox if you're interested, or reach out to support if you didn't get one. Now let's have a look at the template. As you can see, the template is organized in order of a traditional orchestral score sheet. From top to bottom we have woodwinds, brass, percussion, keys and strings. One unique thing about the Berlin series is that they actually recorded individual players for all of the woodwind and brass section. So if you have horn 1, 2, 3 and 4 here, you actually have 4 different musicians recorded separately in their correct seating position with the same articulations. And the same goes for the other brass instruments and the different flutes, oboes, clarinets and bassoons. This is great because Divisimate can address every player individually with its own unique part. The separate recordings add a lot of realism here, especially when you're going back and forth between chords and unisons. In the template, we have unified all articulation key switches to the exact same position here. So there is always the shortest staccato or spiccato on C0, legatos on C sharp and D0, a longer staccato on D sharp 0, and for the instruments that have them, you will find marcatos, pizzicatos, tremolos and trills on the same keys all the time. To achieve this, the lowest bass instruments like double bass, contrabassoon and tuba are sounding an octave lower than played to free up that lowest octave for the key switches. This allows you to build any orchestration and switch the articulations for all instruments together. The percussion section is using multi-timbral ports in Divisimate to handle a large number of instruments on a single port. All of the instruments here were available in all Berlin Orchestra packages with the exception of the pianos. We have an orchestral piano track that is for situations where you want a piano as part of the orchestra. That is actually included in Berlin Percussion. And we have a main piano which is for more upfront solo parts. For this one we have preloaded orchestral tools Free Felt Piano Spindle, so we recommend downloading that one for free to use orchestrations like this. And for the strings, we have decided to bring the first chairs in and use them to bring some detail and additional expression to the section sound. So they are receiving from the exact same port and channel as the main sections and are always playing the same thing. All of the balancing of the template is done within Sine, so in your DAW mixer you have a blank canvas to adjust the balance of the template to your liking. Put all the faders on the same level and you are back to our original balance. So that's the essential setup of the template. Let's look at the orchestrations that come with it. There are 4 sets of presets included with the Berlin Orchestra template, bringing you a total of over 400 orchestrations that are ready to play. The selection of presets organized on the Perform page is what we call a performance. We have Berlin Core with 120 presets, Berlin Voicings, Berlin Rhythms and Berlin Inspiration with 100 presets each. The Berlin core performance includes basic playable orchestrations within and across the orchestral sections. The first 2 pages have different woodwind combinations, the third page has orchestrations just within the brass section, the fourth page has just strings, and the final 2 pages are dedicated to tutti and mixed orchestrations. The idea here is that you can use this performance to quickly sketch out an orchestration by playing in smaller or larger parts of your orchestra together. Record enable your whole orchestra and then just record pass after pass and pick your orchestration as you go. You can see that the green key switch range down here is activated for this performance. This allows you to switch articulations for all instruments of the current orchestration at once. On some of the mixed and tutti orchestrations, you'll also get percussions coming in if you hit the keys harder. Now let's have a look at the Berlin Voicings. The Voicings are all about using the transposer plugin and the global scale lock to create voicings and chords from single melody lines. The presets are organized similarly to the core performance with woodwinds first, then brass, then strings, then mixed orchestrations. Again, you will see the key switch range enabled down here. There are essentially 3 different kinds of presets here. Those labeled constant are constant structure voicings. These basically always put the exact same chord structure below the melody line, be it a major or a minor chord or something more complex. You know this effect from a lot of traditional film scores. Then there are orchestrations that use the scale lock to create chords and voicings below the melody lines that adjust to the selected global scale down here. So if I play a C major scale, the chord below my melody will be major, minor, or diminished depending on where my melody note falls within that scale. And then there are open voicings that work the other way around. Instead of creating a chord or voicing below a melody line, with these you should play a bass note and the structure is then created on top of it. Most of these voicings are major or minor chords that lock to the scale. But there are also some very complex and interesting voicings of this type. Now let's look at the Berlin Rhythms. These orchestrations use the arpeggiator plugin to create playable rhythms using short articulations. Each page of the performance is dedicated to a different basic rhythm that is then orchestrated in 20 different ways across the orchestra. The trigger plugin automatically sets all used instruments to the staccato or spiccato articulation to make sure that they react correctly to the created patterns. You can also use the mod wheel to control the dynamics of the rhythm. And finally, there is Berlin Inspiration. This treasure trove of 100 handcrafted presets combines all the capabilities of Divisimate 2 to create all kinds of different playable orchestrations. These range from interesting textures and voicings to inspiring simple color combinations to full-blown arrangements created from your chords. As you explore these orchestrations, pay close attention to the preset titles and the active voices and ranges down here. Some presets may have up to 3 different colors across low range, melody range, and voices. Some orchestrations generate a pattern from a chord and give you a melody color to play on top. To get the best results here, we recommend turning off the tempo lock and the external tempo sync, so every preset is loaded at the tempo for which it was designed. And some orchestrations just give you a lovely combination of voicings and colors to come up with melodic ideas. We designed these presets to show what can be done, to kickstart your ideas and to inspire both your orchestrations and compositions with a wide variety of presets. There really is a lot of different stuff in here. And that concludes this overview of the content of the Berlin Orchestra template for Divisimate 2. This template is designed as a starting point for your journey with Divisimate. It shows you what can be done, gives you a structure and approach and inspiration on the way, but what you do with it from here on out is up to you. You can build your own orchestrations from scratch, add more or other instruments, bringing additional articulations, or add other mic positions to shape the sound and balance to your liking. We have built Divisimate 2 as a flexible tool to create your desired workflow, and the Berlin Orchestra gives you all the instruments to create brilliant orchestrations. We hope you enjoy the Berlin Orchestra template for Divisimate 2. Feel free to join our Discord server to share your creations, presets or suggestions, and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on what we have cooking. For now, that's all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.